I wanted to make a thank you video to Kamala Harris and the entire team that ran the DNC. I'm wearing my Howard gear, I'm wearing my pearls, and one thing that I noticed immediately, Vice President, soon to be President Harris, is that you wore your navy blue, your Howard Bison blue, and it did not go unnoticed by the fellow alumni of our legendary great university. So thank you for that honor that only we probably understood. But more than that, I wanted to thank you for being so real about what it's like to be unmothered. I lost my mother almost 2 years ago. And to see not only you, but also to see Michelle Obama and Governor Gretchen Whitmer being able to speak on this grief in such a public way. It was truly inspiring. And seeing the three of you being able to do that, it just encourages me for when the days are extra difficult, because every day after losing a loving parent or anyone really that you love very deeply, every day after that is a difficult day. But what the three of you demonstrated was that that difficulty is also our strength. It's also our inspiration. It's another reason to be of service, to move humanity forward. And for you who will be the leader of the free world, just to show us that human side of you that is everything that we need in a president, especially right now in this moment of history where there's so much dividing us. But what you demonstrated in your speech, and what Mrs. Obama demonstrated in her speech, and what Governor Whitmer demonstrated in her speech, was this thing that we all have in common. Every last one of us will know someone who has passed on, and we ourselves will pass on. That's the reality of it. There's no getting out of this life alive. And I think that it was brilliant to bring in such a common thread, not only a common thread of humanity, but a common thread for all living beings, right? And it shows that we really aren't different. We really all want the same things in the end. We want to love someone so deeply that the memory of them inspires us and uplifts us and reminds us of our own mortality. And we need that. We need leaders that express that. We all, or most of us, know what it's like to have struggled from time to time, or to see our parents struggle, or even our friends struggle, and we need a leader that also has felt that, a leader who has worked fast food. I used to work retail when I was at Howard, and it builds character, like having to work with the public at that level of, you know, selling them, whether it's burgers. In my case, I worked at Victoria's Secret. A lot of people get a laugh from that. Or still selling bras in my case. But just these, it's like a huge social experiment, right? Because you don't know who's coming through that door. You don't know what baggage they're bringing with them, and you have to be able to pivot quickly. And I I relate to, working your way while you're in school and you're studying, and you and I both know Vice President Harris at Howard is not an easy school. It is an institution that challenges you on every level, but at the same time, it feeds you so much love and so much dignity. And when you step on the yard, you know that Justice Marshall walked there, and Dr. Charles Drew, and Nobel laureate Dr. Toni Morrison, and Ralph Bunche, and Andrew Young, first black ambassador from the United States. And you feel that, and I hope that you felt that during your speech. I hope that you knew that those people were standing there with you. The whole herd is standing with you. And thank you, thank you, thank you. I look forward to calling you Madam President and having a fellow bison in the White House.